அகனமர்ந்து செய்யாளுரையும் முகனமர்ந்து நல்விருந்து ஓம்புவான் இல். This Tirukural summarizes, the goddess of wealth will reside with joy in the house of the one who welcomes the guest with a cheerful face and a willing heart. I'm just recollecting an incident. Last year at an acquaintance's home, my mobile network had dampened and we were sharing some content for review purpose. And my friend called up her daughter for the Wi-Fi password. The sweet little 10-year-old came in, gave the password, no courtesy exchanged, and was about to leave without a response to my "thank you, darling." My friend held her hand and asked her daughter, "Why aren't you being nice to a guest?" Clearly frowning, she responded, "Come on, Mom, I just shared the Wi-Fi password with her. I'm being extremely nice to her." I just realized our ancestors did Pada Puja for guests. Our parents gave a feast. We still gave water and chai. And the new norm just turned out to be Wi-Fi passwords. The generational shift of hospitality from Pada Puja to passwords. Today's episode is a small glimpse of Atithi Devo Bhava. The concept is becoming more of a delulu for the children. Well, that's another Gen Z word I picked from my students. The notion of Atithi Devo Bhava originated from the unpredictability of the visitors in the past centuries. There were no means of communications, you see. Tithi in Sanskritam means date or calendar. Atithi means someone who does not have a calendar, someone who comes uninformed. So Atithi is a guest who comes unannounced. Atithi Devo Bhava means we must consider our guests equivalent to God. In olden days, when a guest arrived, they put the tilak, they gave water to wash hands and feet. Sometimes Pada Puja was done, showered flowers, and then were invited inside the house. It simply meant, I see the godliness in you. I know what is running in your mind. This is what they do in high-profile resorts. But for those of you who are familiar with the Krishna Sudama story, the Bhagavan Krishna himself does Pada Puja of his friend Sudama when he arrives as a guest to Dwaraka. Such is the importance of hospitality in our culture. The examples that I can give are limitless. In Tamil culture, Viruthonbal, that is hospitality, is mentioned in the Sangam literature like Tolkapiyam, Tirumandiram, Tirukural, etc. In Tirukural, Adhigaram 9, that is chapter 9, and Kurals from 81 to 90 are purely dedicated to Viruthonbal. However, today the habit of warmly serving and caring for others is diminishing in today's technological world. Okay, let me dump that weight on social media. There is artificial lives, lack of true unity, so on and so forth. But hospitality has a very distinctive feature in Bharatiya culture. In Tolkapiyam, there is a clear mention of definition of true guest. According to the classic literature, the close family and close relative circles do not fall under the guest list. Virundu, which also means something new, and Virundinar means someone new, often unknown or lesser known. The hospitality custom has grown to a commercial industry, from restaurant to tourist accommodation, from hospitals to hostels. At the tourist accommodations, they welcome us with tilak, garland, welcome drink, essentially our age-old tradition, and look at the rates we pay for that. We feel so elated, respected, and given importance when we're there, and it becomes so Instagram worthy. I just feel when we expect this from an industry making us feel good, we forget it is our very own cultural practice at home that is now forgotten and commercialized. The present-day exposure to diverse cultures have contributed to greater emphasis on individual preferences and needs, potentially leading to a focus on personal space and less emphasis on collective hospitality. Something that is evident is that our kids have increased interest in other cultures like Japanese omtonishi, the potluck, and the K-drama series influence. I better keep it out of coverage area. and absolutely no harm. We must encourage children in understanding various cultures around the world. But we often forget that knowing, understanding, and acknowledging roots are far more important. Our tradition of treating guests should never be forgotten. Doesn't it sound as good as forgetting or not learning enough of our mother tongue but learning other languages and flaunting it over? Treating a guest is not about letting your child closer to strangers. I understand the apprehension there. But neither is it about making them recite rhymes in front of them. In my observation, it has created a sense of, within quotes, guess our hassle attitude in children's mind. My dear Ammas and Appas, so do we really need to choose between tilak and Wi-Fi passwords? Maybe hospitality isn't about pada puja or forced politeness, but about that one moment of real connection. A glass of water handed without sighing, a smile that doesn't wait for a like. Let the children exchange a pleasantry and let them say, please excuse me, I have homework to finish, classes to attend, if the kids have to leave. And make sure they say goodbye when the guests leave. Okay, let's find a middle ground. Let's not romanticize the past or rage at the present. Just try saying this to your children. And my dear little ones, if you're listening, this is for you. Next time if a guest walks in, put the phone down for a few seconds. Look them in the eye. Offer anything, even if it's just water or the damn password. But say it like you mean it, because Atithi Devo Bhava was never just about godly theatrics. It's about saying, for this moment, you matter the most. This is Sai Smriti, whispering heritage into you and your child's ears. Shubh Ratri.